Would you wish to
murder someone?
I was gonna say advance into different grades.
See, I was thinking that was gonna be a point of mine.
Shut up! Welcome to the Real and Real Pod. My name is David, and I am here with my awesome-rific, life-altering, changing, blow-your-mind co-host, Eve.
I think I could change someone's life.
That's why I put it in there. Because you did. You have changed someone's life.
Whose?
Oculus Rifts. That man's life is changed for forever.
We'll
Wendy's.
see.
That man's life is changed for forever. I'm trying to think of other people, but those are two people I know for sure.
I'll go with Chicago.
I think she changes your life more than you change. And not in a positive way.
Oh.
Just more like a negative connotation when you leave her, you're just like exhausted, like, so much work spent doing it.
Be like, why? Why though?
Anyway, here on the Real and Real, we take a concept, a character from a movie, and ask the question, what if it or they were in the real world? We take 5 minutes to come with 3 points each, and then we discuss. Eve, tell us what today's question is.
The question is, what if nerds, only nerds, were granted wishes?
I wish Darcy Chapman would just, go rot.
So, this is, well, first of all, I hope you're enjoying the previous episode about the animals and having weapons in honor of War of the Planet of the Apes. If you haven't listened to it, go back and listen to it. It's really great. Okay, but this one's based off the movie Wish, which involves apparently a girl who finds some type of mechanism in the trash can that her and her father are rummaging through. I don't know if he's a garbage truck.
I was saying, do they explain why they're going through the trash?
I just assumed that he was a garbage man, but then he doesn't have any garbage man clothes. So maybe they are just
like treasure hunter-ish type of people.
Or hobos. But it seems like a legit house.
Yeah, she has a home.
She has a home. Maybe
Some people do that.
He just go through people's trash. Okay.
You never know what you might find.
That's okay. Mm-hmm. But they have a legit... I didn't even break down this trailer.
Yeah.
Are you interested in seeing this movie?
No.
Neither am I.
No.
I really like the studio that's behind it. I've seen your past movies. Mm-hmm. I see y'all have gone the horror film route, trying to get that horror film crowd because...
The horror film that doesn't look scary.
Not at all. Just looks like literally a Death Note ripoff.
I feel like it's just going to be disgusting.
Yeah, because that little rat thing was kind of creepy.
Yeah, just nasty deaths.
Yeah.
Just.
If you haven't seen the trailer, go watch it. It's something. Mm-hmm. It's something. But anyway, the girl in the movie is technically not a nerd. But we're just trying to do something around wishes, and she's getting bullied, but we didn't want to put, victims in here. So we're going to use the nerd aspect, because obviously the girl she's being bullied by is popular, and apparently doesn't care about people's lives, because she almost hits her with a car.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you would go to jail. Do you not understand jail time?
Kids,
Murder.
Kids don't understand consequences.
I always, as a child, understood murder. I can't kill a person and have no repercussions happening. But anyway, yeah, so let's get into this movie that we don't care about. The question was, what if nerds were only granted wishes? 3 points in 5 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
And we're back. And the question was, what if only nerds were granted wishes? Ladies first.
Okay. So, I'm not going to lie. I kind of like my points and I kind of don't.
As always.
But my first point was pretty simple. I feel like we would have more disappearances that would go unexplained because the wishes, I wish to become a part of this certain video game of their choice.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Because a lot of them...
I thought you were killing people right off the bat.
Oh, no.
I was like, she's wishing away bullies, just killing people right off the bat. Just, okay.
Wishing themselves into a video game like Skyrim or Sims. You know?
You went from a very high graphically,
Right.
like, intense video game to Sims.
Yeah.
That's like, man, I want to go into Call of Duty. Man, I want to go into Scrabble. Like,
Right.
Okay, interesting choice.
But the thing is, well, no, you're in a game, so you're going by the game rules. So yeah, those. I was trying to think of another one. Oh, it's this new game. It's a computer game. It's actually pretty dope. It's pretty much like Skyrim, but not like Skyrim. But
You don't know the name.
Dang, you're right. I don't.
It's okay. So, do they stay in this video game for forever?
That's their wish, or do they get? Oh, question is, how many wishes do they get?
We didn't put a cap on it, but I have more
Right.
questions about this.
I say no.
Because I'm
just
saying
one.
the game goes out of date. Like, for instance, let's say I wish to be in Madden.
Uh-huh.
Do I come out in each series of Madden when it comes out, or am I just stuck in that
Yes,
year's
I
Madden?
feel like you'd be just because I mean, just like the characters are. The characters are just moved over to.
Not every single character is, so I was worried. Like,
Well, Madness because he's probably not part of the team anymore.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
Do I get cut as a team, or do I get transferred into somebody else's body?
Well, no, 'cause
or
you-
am I just a fan?
Right. Who are you in the game?
Oh, that'd be horrible to see football. I mean, I love football all the time. No, I'd die. I'd rather be in a game. Sims is good because
Black Desert. That's what it's called. Black Desert on PC. Yes.
Sims is good because you could
Create.
technically live a normal life. But you know the best part is everything's faster. Like you can can you still? I mean, game rules still apply. I
Game
can
rules still
fast
apply.
forward because when I remember one of our friends, did we have a name for her? I feel like we did, and I can't remember.
Which one?
Dancer.
Or a teacher.
Yeah, math teacher, math dancer, whatever, mathematician, dancing math teacher. Her. She loves Sims, but when I first got Sims, I don't think there was a fast forward button, or if there was, it wasn't as fast. Then later on, they added like
Right,
like
you
you
can
can
go
zoom
weeks.
through like all this other crap. So I would lose my mind. I'm like, I can't play this. It takes too long. This is slow. So you could like I could have a child, and we could just zoom through all the problematic
Now,
portions.
question though: do you ever die in Sims?
When you get old,
Do you get old in Sims?
yeah, you age and you die.
I've never died in Sims.
I-
I've never played it long enough to see.
I've never died in Sims or played along. She has played, and she says she does something where you can change this in the settings where like you can change the hours in a day, so it prolongs it. I'm like, no, I'm trying to get done.
Right.
My goal
But
is
I mean,
to
this is
die.
your life now. So, are you trying to get done? Or are you trying to
No,
milk this?
I guess I'm trying to drag it out. It'll be like living in Inception, I suppose, just living for forever. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Unless new people come along.
Well, they would because at the end of it, it's a game.
But will they live for forever?
That's their game. It depends on how they play.
They can age and die too. No,
Yeah.
I hate that. That'd be horrible. I don't think most nerds are playing Sims like that. They're playing something
Oh,
like
no, Sims was-
Skyrim, or that's what you called it, Overwatch.
Black Desert,
Yes. What's some deep like? All I'm
Mortal
thinking of-
Kombat.
Yes.
Street Fighter.
That's not much of a life you could live, and that'd be
That's-
very tiring
That's your life, though.
all the time. No.
But then the question is, are you playing when someone plays it? Or are you
that's
playing,
horrible. So am I just sitting there in darkness?
Is it
when
like
it's
a
not
Wreck-It
being
Ralph
played?
kind of thing going on, you know?
That'd be horrible.
Like you're
Oh.
just chilling. You're just like, all right, well.
I assume to make this better, instead of like I turn on the game, I can go into the game. When I'm done playing, I can come out of the game.
Nah, my
No,
point
you
is
just
stay.
live in the game.
You live in the game. That's it.
So someone has to play you. I would do that if my game was at a I was gonna say GameStop, but what's a place?
Oh, arcade.
No, but they don't have like legit
Oh.
games. Where's a place that I'm sure there's a. You know how those shops in mall? Well, sometimes it's
There's
small
what's that
shops.
store called? Battle and Brew. It's like
Yeah,
a
something
gaming
like that. Gaming area,
bar
something like that.
place.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If I was in a place like that, I'd be fine because I know someone's going to play me every day.
Eventually.
Yeah, I'd be worried. I mean, when I go out, because eventually some games don't get renewed.
Right.
So, am I dying? Am I in just darkness in a disc?
Well, see, that the question is, I think you should be able to play even if you're not being played. Like a whole Wreck-It Ralph kind of situation.
But he didn't play.
No, that's what I'm saying. But Wreck-It Ralph still had a life with his game. Like when the game was turned off.
He just sat in some bricks.
Well, because they didn't like him. They didn't trust Wreck-It Ralph. They didn't trust him. So that
They
was
trusted Felix all day. He
right.
had birthday parties
You know,
and
they was
stuff.
having turn-up parties and
Woo!
everything.
Dance.
You know, after the game was off. So it was. I think it would still be that.
So
and
you
I
get to
think whatever
travel
the
around and
system
stuff.
is that you're on, Because then you got to choose the right game. Because is it going to be on PS4 or Xbox? You know,
Or Wii.
Or Wii. I don't know why.
I wouldn't trust that because
I would not be on Wii.
goes out fast, bruh.
I'll be on PlayStation all day.
I will be on PlayStation too. But I've heard that they are apparently behind in graphics, and Xbox is the move. I just can't do it. Xbox is too many buttons for no reason. I can't do it. I'm sorry, people. I've been PlayStation since day one.
Right.
Also play some Nintendo, though, because I remember late nights getting headaches after blowing those cartridges, like...
trying to
get it to work.
And it very much says, doesn't it say, like, don't blow in these or don't
No, it doesn't say anything like that. That's how you made that thing work. If it wasn't working, you blow in it, blow out the dust or whatever it was, pop that baby in. Some people had certain things they had to blow a certain way. Nah, my system works like this. And you blow a certain way and it's like, bam, see, it worked. I know what I'm doing.
Now it's working.
I remember there was this one, I think it was a Sega Genesis. I think. It might have been something else. It's a cube. It's a Nintendo, but it's like this purple cube. The discs were so tiny. I guess they thought this is where the future was going. Not no disc at all, but just tinier disc. I don't know how much information was shoved on that disc, but the disc was maybe the size, like a little bit bigger than, you know what? Between a cracker and like a chocolate chip cookie. Like the
this
size
sounds
of one.
very familiar.
And you just put the disc in there. I remember my cousin had
Oh,
one.
man, what was that?
Dreamcast?
Dreamcast.
I remember what that looked like. I remember it, though. I don't remember what it looked like.
But yeah, that's my point. They would wish themselves into any video game of their choice.
Okay, that's not bad. That's pretty good as a startup. I literally thought you were saying that they were wishing people away.
No.
Okay. My first point is that Dungeons and Dragons, which I assume is the ultimate nerd game, or the most famous.
You're not. It's the most universal.
Not universal. You know what? Most historic. There we go. Because it's been around for forever. And people know of it. Like, they play other games. But
those and not nerds know of Dungeons and Dragons. You've heard of this.
Yeah, everyone's heard of it.
But yeah, I was about to say, no, there's this game called Magic. I'm sure there have been bigger games. But Dungeons and Dragons seems to be the grandfather of everybody, okay? The well-known one.
Yeah, the well-known one. I think it'll become a sport in school. Okay.
To play Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
And it'll be a part of PE or actually a sport?
No, it's not a part. I don't think PE is not a sport. PE is a class.
That's what I'm saying. Like, would be a part of
this is a sport in school. Like, you got your football, basketball, Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. I think that they'll wish it to be a big sport. Okay, so competition and everything. But this is full, this is not like a quiet, like, everyone's like, oh, yes. This is like full-on stadium field. You got people playing Dungeons and Dragons, watching them play Dungeons and Dragons, like going ham with like mics and everything. And I assume, from what I can tell, there's a person at the front telling like a story or something, and then the other people are playing around them. I don't think that person will be at the table anymore. I think they'll be on.
It'll be like the announcer.
They'll be the announcer, and they'll be on like the biggest screen, and like, you next come to a bridge, and everyone's like, and you know what? I think because it's nerds, they'll have you ever seen Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh went from when they first started playing, it was just like cards.
Right.
I mean, like in the cartoon, they just had the cards and that was it.
Right.
Then as the series went on, they moved on to like hologram battlefield.
Right.
I think
place it down on this massive bracelet.
Yes, I think that those things will, like, you'll have to dress as your character, and you'll be in this battleground thing, virtual reality type.
You have
world.
your uniform,
everything. There we go, and it'll be humongous. People making millions off of Dungeons and Dragons. Rich nerds. I mean, there are rich nerds, but these are like rich.
Wait, would this be a professional sport or just a school sport?
It becomes a professional sport. It's so big. I mean, it's like basketball.
You know what I just realized? Technically, that probably was like a stupid question, because what sport do you know of in school that's not a professional sport?
In school that's not?
Yeah.
Crap, I was going to say just not. Actually, there are more professional sports that shouldn't be professional sports that are not in school, which don't make sense to me.
Like what?
I can't...
Like water polo?
I don't remember what water polo is.
Is
that just a ball and you're just throwing it to each other and then there's like a basket or something?
Yeah, it's pretty much volleyball in the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Water's hard to move through.
I mean, mind you, when I say water, I'm talking deep in.
Yeah. I can't do that. We've known the stories. I can't swim. So, not a race thing, just a situational thing that happened. Go back and listen to a couple episodes. I tell the story. But anyway, I would say ping pong. That one I can't get behind. I don't get that. The funniest one is badminton. Oh my gosh.
This
The
cute little-
intensity of these people because it's not, I mean, the birdie can only go so fast, okay?
And you only hit it so hard.
You can only hit it so hard. And I turned to one match. This boy, you would think that he was playing, what's the most extraneous sport that'll make you sweat the most?
Soccer.
Okay, yeah, because I watched some soccer games. They be
Or
drenched.
football.
Yeah, but
No, I mean the soccer, football. If you
you're saying, I thought you were saying,
yeah.
okay, football. Okay, got you. I got you. Yes. Football, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Them, they are drenched, okay?
Yes.
Especially here in Atlanta, our guys be like humid,
Running.
drenched.
You literally
People
are
from
running
people
for
from up
90
north can't
minutes.
handle it. The last game I went to, they had 4 stops in the game for water breaks. I'm like, bruh, our dudes from like Paraguay and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all need to catch up. We're fine. Let's keep going.
You get your break and you get subbed.
Yeah. So like that's how the guy looked who was playing badminton.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was drenched and like his foot slipped. He was like, and then like smacked up the birdie. I'm like, really? We're really like
This is serious.
This is serious.
This is serious.
It's ridiculous. It was so funny. I can't comprehend that being a professional sport.
I can see that because I feel like old people can play that.
No, they
And
can't. Not professionally.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying because I feel like the game's simplicity is that like this is good for old people. Like what's the one that you're
Shuffleboard.
Yeah, shuffleboard. You know,
I've always
which
wanted
I
to play
think that is actually a professional.
I think it is. I think every sport, even sports that you don't even think about are professional sports, even things you wouldn't consider sports.
Right.
It's like, have you not played extreme tic-tac-toe?
Right.
I'd be like, what? boy, Batty Johnson down the street, boy, he was on fire. Championship. Did you see his belts? Like tic-tac-toe belts? It's probably like a big cross.
Right.
Like a big number sign.
I can't. Oh my! People just repping it like, oh,
Got a tattoo of a number sign.
this is really okay. If this is your thing, more power.
Oh my
to
gosh,
you.
there's a tech deck competition.
A tech what?
Tech deck. Okay, tech decks are the little tiny little skateboards
That you play with?
with your fingers. There's a competition for that.
Oh my god! Are you
Yes,
serious?
they have a giant room of like small little ramps, and people use their fingers
Oh my!
and they go down the ramps. This is
So-
real. Go look it up. And they get judged by judges walking around looking at their tricks with their fingers.
With their 2 fingers. What? No.
I always used to have fun with the thought of people saying, like a skateboarder saying to his mom or whatever, like their parents when they were younger, get off that skateboard. That's never going to be anything. And then now you can say like, no, this is making me money. 'Cause
Right.
it's a legit thing.
Right.
Now
Or
I want to
video
see
games.
that. Yeah, or video games. Like, oh no, you'll never make anything out of yourself with these videos. Yes, you can. You can
Yeah.
make a lot of money.
Right.
So, shout out to Susie. Whoop.
Right.
But- yeah.
I know, Swizzy.
Yeah, so I can't wait till the day comes where people are playing with tech decks, and the mom's like, "What are you doing? Why aren't you doing your homework, Mom? This can make me millions.
These 2 fingers.
These 2 fingers, and this board will make me."
I just don't know. I just couldn't. I just would love to sit there and just be like, how serious are y'all right now with these 2 fingers?
I want to go though. I want to go to one. I want to see this person.
I was just. Do you get injured?
Unless you sprain your finger, or what if you like? I know. Baseball
Chipping.
players, if they chip their nail, it can't affect the way they throw the ball.
Right.
So if you chip your nail, like, does it affect the way the board, like,
Right.
like you can't do certain tricks?
Does it affect your flip or your? Your 360. I don't even know what.
Couldn't do my kickflip properly because my nail. I got a hangnail.
Oh my goodness.
It's horrible.
They probably have gloves, like little 2-finger gloves. Because you don't want to you don't want to sweat too much.
Just
You'll
two
just slip
fingers.
out from under your 2 fingers. Oh, that's sad. I mean, that's sad. Oh, I could not sit there and just be like, y'all really want me to take this seriously? Y'all really?
I'm sure that was sad by like the first time they had like a dog competition where,
Where you just look groomed.
yeah, you just look groomed. You're like, yes, 10 points. Oh, a hair out of place. It's like the wind just blew. Blame the wind, huh? Next time use more hairspray.
Oh my goodness.
But anyway, what's your next point?
So my next point is what all we should expect.
Death, apparently. Yes.
There would be a higher death rate per schools.
Okay.
Only schools. Like, well, no,
I
when
didn't
I say,
know that
I'm saying
schools had death rates.
they will now. because it's so many people, so many kids are dying.
But the fact that now a parent has to see, you're searching. Okay, how many people graduate? Okay, how many people? What are the lunches like? Okay, what's the death rate like? What's the death toll in that school? Oh, that's kind of high. I don't know. We're looking for a low 20, 30 death rate. If you don't mind.
Yes, it would actually.
Oh my gosh, skewed. Death rate tolls, like we've only had 5, and it's in big bold letters. Like, oh, that's great. And then in tiny words, it'll be like in 3 days.
How many days have we gone without a death?
Like, I thought this was fine for the year. We never said that. We never said
you didn't read the fine print.
I didn't read that fine print.
Yes, because nerds getting bullied, being teased. Hey, their wish is such and such going to have to be knocked off.
But why death?
Why not death?
Because I mean, I can see some nerds being vindictive and evil and saying, how dare you bully me? I wish you die. Right? But there might be a nerd that's like, hey, not every nerd is the same. Like, hey, let's not murder them, but send them somewhere. For instance, I was watching Dragon Ball Z. It's the new series, but they're playing like old movies. But anyway, there's a character named Frieza, and they wished him into like basically, I don't know if they wished him, but he was in purgatory. Like, he wants to kill everything.
Right.
They put him in this weird cocoon looking thing where his head only stuck out. And then there were these happy, like, imagine like Teletubbies on like acid.
Oh my
like
God.
the
That's the Minions. That's what Minions are. They're a Teletubbies.
No. Minions are rude. They're not goofy and happy and joyous about life.
Minions are rude?
I mean, they're not like, they don't wake up in the morning like, day, sunshine. They're like trying to do evil things. They're evil.
Yeah, I'm talking about Despicable Me minions.
Yes, they're evil. They're trying to do mean things. They're minions. They just do dumb things and it makes you laugh. But they're trying to do evil all the time.
Well, they're only trying to do what they were told.
Or grown up to be. No, because when they were born, they always look for evil, the evilest thing around. But so no, these things are like happy. Like, I'm trying to think of an example of just. You ever met a kid or a person who's like sunshiny about everything? And you're just like, their sunshininess makes you hate just everything.
Right.
Like, aren't you just blessed that we woke up this morning? It's such a joy. Oh my gosh, I had a pen. I was worried I didn't have one. Thank Jesus,
like,
it's the
we
best.
just need to bring it down a notch.
Like, please bring it. That's how he was trapped like that. So why not send bullies into like some type of purgatory of where they have to maybe do math for the rest of their life in an island or something in order to get off or something like that?
Now, the thing is, you would have those that would do it, but it'd still be a higher death. Mostly death. Yeah, because you don't want to ever have to see.
Are they going to jail?
How do you know they did it?
Or you don't know which one did it?
Exactly.
So are you just gathering up all the nerds?
Nah, it takes too much.
You're acting like there's 50 nerds. How many nerds were in your school?
I
think I had 80 nerds in my school.
You had nerds that were scared to be nerds in your school. But, because see, what I was thinking was, this is my mindset of why I said just death. Because you have those massacres, those school massacres. Because I want to ask them
before. You were about to say something totally different.
What?
Masturbators.
What does that have to do with death?
You said mad. I was like, I just went for it. I was like,
masturbate.
No. Yeah,
that's it. That's what she's gonna say.
Yep, pretty much. Sorry about that. Continue.
But the massacres, I just always love to ask, why did you do it? You know, we had to knock off all these people when you could have just targeted the one
that upset you,
right? You know,
I don't like that either.
This is, they're targeting their enemy. Or they're who they feel threatened by, and that's it.
There was a boy in my class that they
really need to figure out how many wishes they get, because then that's going to question if this death toll is really going to be like outrageous. And you know why I say that? I just know a lot of people I would have knocked off in my school because I was teased, and I mean, I'm just saying, 6th grade alone, 4 gone, 4.
I was teased a couple times. By this guy when I was in, like, it wasn't elementary, it was like an after school program. So maybe like late elementary, I guess. But I remember that was the first time like my dad came up and like threatened a child. Like, he was going to knock him out. He was like, if you ever touch my son again, I will put my hands on you. Like that. Because that boy almost killed me multiple times.
Aww.
Yeah, like I was in a treehouse and he pushed me out and I just fell.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, this is where I die. I died today. This is it. So yeah. So I assume like I'm okay because I never had any other bullies other than that one guy. I haven't had anybody to tease me.
I had a few through the years. I think high school. Surprisingly enough, I can't remember all of high school. I just remember 12th grade.
And all the bullies in 12th grade.
No,
Oh, you
I
mean
was
from when you were younger, you remember the bullies, but now you don't.
Yeah,
remember
I don't
high school.
remember any. I don't remember any. I don't remember being bullied when I was in high school. But the only grade I can remember vividly is 12th grade. But I was a loner, so I didn't really like talking to anybody.
Okay. Well, to answer your question about the wishes, let's
Mm-hmm.
say you get 5 a year, maybe that seems good.
Oh, it's like a renewal thing.
Until you graduate, yeah.
Okay.
What if some nerds fell on purpose? Oh my gosh!
Oh.
So they can just keep getting wishes. But the
So
wishes
it's saying
have to
after you
pertain to school,
graduate
basically.
from 12th grade. 12th grade is the last.
Oh yeah, that's it. High school. You lose all your wish powers. You're on with your life.
Interesting.
Would you wish to
Murder someone?
What? I was gonna say advance into different grades.
See, I was thinking that was going to be a point of mine.
What if your wish is reversed when you graduate?
Oh, that is a lame. That is so lame. Oh, that is lame.
But that kid, let's say you wish the kid away, right? That kid comes back once you graduate. Like once your tassel
Do they
turns,
come back in the same like when as when they left?
as when they left. They come
Ooh.
back at that point in their life.
Nah, too much of a liability. They might try to get me back if they think.
How
I
do they
did it.
know?
You have your. If I don't want them to assume.
You got too many. You got to go to school with a bunch of nerds. But once that tassel turns, when you're like, I graduated, bam,
Ooh.
poof, they come back to wherever last they were.
Ah, man, that changes my plans.
I was just asking. I was just saying.
Nah,
If that was a suggestion.
it should stay permanent.
Aw, I was
Yeah.
trying to bring people back because that'd be funny
Nah.
if you just graduate and all of a sudden just poof 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 like who are you? Like what grade are you in, dude?
But we leaving. It says it sticks.
It's like I'm gonna be late for like Lawrence's class.
Better yet, no. It does. It can change. It can. What did you say?
When you graduate, it reverts back.
It reverts back when you die. It reverts back.
What?
Yeah.
So if I wished you away at the age of 12 and I die, you come back.
Yeah.
You know what that would result in? A lot of parents murdering nerds. I want my kid back.
But how do you know I did it?
I'm gonna just go through the school. Obviously, I know it's a nerd from that school. I'm gonna find out the
Maybe.
nerds, target them, pop, 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 bam.
Oh.
My kid comes back.
Well, that's a little.
Hey, man, you took away my child, okay?
Make another one.
No, this kid looked pretty. He was gonna be my Disney like golden child. He was gonna make me all the Disney money, and he just took him away.
That's sad.
Look at this, and he was never gonna grow. So they would thought he was a kid for forever. He had a stout growth, so he'd have been like on something like the new That's So Raven.
I can't. What's your second point?
My second point is that all popular kids would date the nerds. Bam.
So they won't do anything to them?
No, just period. They wish for that.
Oh, see, I was gonna think about that, but I thought it was just too simple.
It was simple.
Yeah.
But it had to be said. Mm-hmm. If I had been a nerd, I would wish for the pop. There weren't really popular girls in my school.
Would you really want the popular? Well, I guess as a kid, yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're
as
not
a
really thinking
kid.
about substance and.
Or one of them sexy young teachers who was like, "Why are you here?" You went back. Yes, because it wasn't pedophilia or anything. Because you're only a grade out.
You know what's funny? I actually was about to say, no, it is. But I was thinking of a specific teacher of mine. And it was definitely, I was like in middle school.
Yeah, no. This is high school.
Oh.
High school, and they're like a teacher. What's that thing called? A
Teacher's aide?
Teacher's aide. And they're only like 21 or 2 or something. And you're in 18, 19.
Oh. You know what I just realized? I think I only really had two attractive teachers. One was a man and one was a woman. The rest of my teachers
Oh, I
were
thought
not.
you meant to you. Just mean period.
Period. Throughout my entire school years.
In school, there was a teacher who I made a CD for.
Oh.
Not like a mixtape. She was like, "Oh, I don't have that Lauryn Hill song. I can't find it." I'm like, "Bam, girl, there you go. There you go, son.
Trying to slide in there.
What's up, girl? How you doing?
Like, I ain't that much younger
Yeah,
than
you
you.
ain't that much younger than you. You pretty young, girl." And then there was one who was. She was like that laid back basketball teacher who had that cute thing going on. Where it was a basketball player. Like,
Always had hair in a ponytail?
Yeah. Yes, or a little bun thing.
Right.
Her. Her. She was like, "Yep." I'm like, "Oh yeah," but she was so cool. Like you thought she could be a student. She wasn't so giant.
Right.
Like 6 foot something. I'm like,
goodness.
But yeah, no other. There was one more. There was a man that was very attractive. He was a science teacher. All the girls loved him and loved to take his class because he was shorter, and I want to say he was bald. But it was like that cool young bald, like it was his choice, not like he was too old. Like he literally did it because like
hairline was probably receding. He was like, boom, take it off. That's a friend of mine. Well, not even a friend of mine. Oculus's roommate. His roommate was like his hairline started to recede, so he just took it all off.
I would figure out something.
Like, we're gonna
luckily I don't have to deal with that,
right?
And I won't have to deal with that because my family is rich with hair,
rich with good hairlines.
Yes, very good hairlines and hair. Period.
Right.
Like, yeah. But what were we talking?
Oh, you were talking about your
hairlines. But yeah, I can't think of a popular girl. But I would look. The most attractive girl to me, I would say, I would look for, which I can't even think of anybody right now from my school that was like, oh my gosh, you are the most attractive thing I've ever seen.
No, and that was the thing. Most of the popular girls, I felt like I was
better than them.
Yeah.
Oh, because you were one of them, girl.
No, those are the ones that I would have knocked off in 6th grade.
Oh,
yeah, they took my Valentine and said that.
I thought you were about to say they took my virginity.
Why do you keep thinking I'm? I can't. They took it.
Anybody that usually starts the phrase "they took mine," it's always a negative thing, but it's worse at the end. You said Valentine. I'm like, who cares?
No, it was sad because I was like, oh, I thought he liked me, and then she was like, oh, he gave this to me, and I was like, oh.
So did he like her? I mean,
no, he liked me. It was mine.
Why did he give it to her?
He didn't give it to her. He put it in my classroom on my desk, and they took it off.
Okay, did you find this out later?
Yes.
And he said it?
Yes.
So, problem, who cares?
I was just like...
I would have went up to that girl like, woman, where's my Valentine?
Oh, no, we fought over it. I got my bear.
No, why would we fight?
She wouldn't give it back.
No. He should have went and took it.
Oh, no, he was in class.
After he got out. Like, I would have went and just straight told him, like, hey, bro, did you get this bear? He's like, no. Bro, you better give me that bear. That took all my money. I done saved up. Your brother got an allowance I got to keep up with.
Right. Oh... So you ready for my last point?
What is your last point?
Well, nerds would skip school. They would just straight.
Nerds love school. Oh, you mean skip through school?
Skip
I thought
through
you meant
school.
like skip classes.
Oh, no.
I'm like,
they
what?
Just,
what?
They
my nerd friend right now,
she
she wishes
school.
for more work. No. So I'm like, what are you talking about? She literally says, please send me math problems.
Oh.
Because I got to do something. I'm like, you have a problem.
I'll find
It's like, it's adorable, but you have a problem.
I'll find something for her to do.
She can do the ones on her socks because I sent her some math socks, so she can do those. Yeah,
it's cute.
It is. They're very cute.
It's cute, but yeah, they just wouldn't. Because I feel like anyone would wish this because I didn't like school.
No one does.
And I was just ready
unless
to be
you're
out.
that popular guy,
right?
Who's like, hey, got a football in your arm. Whoa, what's up? Yeah,
right.
And then when you graduate, life is not the same.
No. So you would just say, I'm going to skip school, but get all the knowledge that you're supposed to get.
Yeah, wish for all the knowledge. That's what I'm like. Actually, no, you don't have to wish for skipping school. Why? You just wish for all the knowledge. You just test out.
No, because I'm not about to test. I'm not taking tests.
It's easy.
Nah, I can just
So
wish
you rather
it,
wish for the knowledge?
I got 5 wishes that can be renewed every year. I'm taking
No,
one.
once you get out, that's it. You don't got no more wishes.
Oh, yeah.
So at least wish for okay, once you wish for the knowledge, wish for the other things you wanted.
Right.
And then wish out. It'll be the last wish. Like, okay, I've done it all. Time to wish out, guys. Like,
I'm out.
I'm out. I wish I was out of here. And he's just gone.
That's it.
Yep. I'd rather take the test, though. Because I think if I wish out, I'm just a regular, after I wish out, I'm a regular person, whatever, with knowledge. If I take the test at a young age, I'm a prodigy.
Right.
So people because I can't wish to be a prodigy because once I graduate, that goes away.
Right.
So if I just take the test at that time, bam, he's a genius. What all does he know? Let's give him Nobel Peace Prizes and stuff.
A silent genius.
How's a silent genius?
Because, like you said, once you graduate, that's it. It's gone. So I'm not talking no more because I don't know everything. I'm not really a prodigy. I can't do this.
You just grade out and leave.
Remember it. I don't.
So tell us more about you solve quantum relativity?
Yes. Nod your head.
And just nod my head. I would not. Anything else you want to share? And then I'll be they're like, he graded out and he vowed for silence. And then people would make up theories about me, like,
Oh, yeah.
he didn't like the way the world was going, and the smartest mind in the world decided to shut his mouth because he realized his knowledge would fall on deaf ears. Yep.
A whole Lifetime movie.
Yes.
Done.
Yes.
Yep.
Lifetime? I'm black. I wouldn't make it on Lifetime.
Ooh.
Oh, no. I could as a side character.
Right, but you couldn't do BT because that's a little bit too intelligent.
Oh, no, they put on
What's
that movie? Well,
Roots?
they didn't make it. No, the one with the spelling bee? B?
Akilah and the Bee?
Akilah and the Bee?
Don't count. That was actually like a movie
And they put on there.
Yeah, this would be like an original BT movie.
Yeah, this is like,
exactly. You couldn't.
No.
Oxygen?
No, don't they just have reality shows now?
ABC. You be an ABC movie.
They don't have movies anymore. They just come out with like
FX
TV show. Yes, I can see that. A series, yes, because they are about that life. They
Yeah.
are killing it right now.
Yeah.
Best network on TV right now.
Yep.
Balling.
What's your last point?
My last point, easy. More McDonald's employees. Bam, son. Bam, son.
I'm sorry. No, you should have said Walmart.
No, I want fast food. I went straight for the typical. I think Walmart has started to being a little bit stereotyped. They starting to get older people because they don't want that foolishness running around. You know, that whole...
And actually have somebody at an actual cashier.
Yeah,
or
they can actually like check out and stuff and knows how to count. So, well, the machine does everything. I don't see what the problem is, but still some people...
I'm not understanding McDonald's. Why? Who's at McDonald's?
Okay, I went fast food restaurant because I know most kids, they work at fast food restaurants, right? Okay, so I picked the biggest one, McDonald's. It's going to be everywhere. Here's why, okay?
Who's at the fast food? I'm trying to figure out who's the employee. The nerd?
No.
Oh.
No. I'm getting there. I'm going to tell you
Okay.
why. Okay, more kids at fast food restaurants. Because nerds are so smart, they wish for harder curriculum. They're like, this is too boring for me, okay? I need to be challenged. That becomes a problem for the other children who aren't up on that level. They flunk out of high school, okay, because they can't keep up, because now the bar has been raised. This ain't no child left behind. A lot of kids get left behind. And then they're like, I gotta get a job, I gotta get work. And they're like, well, you didn't even graduate. What you gonna do? I'll go to McDonald's college and I'll go
Oh
work
my!
at
No, you should have said Waffle House because Waffle House has a college.
So does McDonald's.
For real?
Yeah, they have a college.
Huh? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think it was the first one or something like that.
No, not to judge or hate on anybody. But because I know someone that went to the Waffle House University. Oh, and you know what? Now, for anyone who doesn't know what Waffle House is, it's just like it's a breakfast spot, 24-hour breakfast spot. Because it's not through the country. It's just like the South.
That's what some people. A lot of people come from New York just to come down here and eat some Waffle House.
Right.
Let me give you a better explanation of Waffle House. Waffle House. Imagine an insane asylum, okay, or an old gas station floor. And I say insane asylum because everything's bolted to the floor. All the chairs are bolted to the floor, okay? But the food is really tasty and good.
It's cooked fresh.
It's cooked fresh right in front of your face. Like,
Right.
I mean, when I say in front of, this is not like IHOP. If people don't know what IHOP is, it's a breakfast place too, but they cook it in the back. Waffle House is right there. Like, you can see everything that's being done.
Right.
You can hear them as they're yelling out your order. You can watch your order come to your
table.
Like, to your table. You can't miss it. Okay, you can see everything. Ain't nothing foreign dropping in your food. You can see it all. You can tell if your food about to be burnt. You're like, hey, check my bacon. I can see it from here. So,
but it is a ratchet.
yeah, it looks
Not
very
clean.
dingy, not good looking.
We ain't put a
place.
mop to this floor for about
in
4
a while.
months.
Don't go in the bathroom, okay?
Ugh.
But it's like one of those places that because the food tastes good, they don't try to soup it up at all. If they took the chance to just make it a little bit cleaner, they would get. I say they get more customers, but they already get all the customers
right.
because they're 24 hours. This is the place that kids go when it's one skip day, when it's like prom, when it's like late
After
at
the
night,
club.
after the club. Everyone always
When
says,
you don't feel like really getting food, but you're still hungry.
You still hungry? Let's go to Waffle House. This is where people go.
Oh, there's
an explanation on Waffle House. But my issue with Waffle House is that I don't see a bunch of teenagers in Waffle House. Waffle House is also the place where one of the employees has a tattoo. One of the employees will call you baby all the time, or honey, sugar, one of them type of things, and one of them be really, really polite. And
there's always the one sweet one. There's always the most ratchet, loud, arguing with the entire staff behind. And it's like, y'all realize we can see you.
But it's not like in a meeting. It's like, I said you need to get my da-da-da. So, yeah. Actually, the most ratchet place I had been to was a McDonald's. Let me tell you why. I was at a competition downtown. It was another kid from another school. We was like, you hungry? Yeah, you hungry. It was like a Sunday, so we couldn't get Chick-fil-A as usual.
Of course.
Let's go down to McDonald's. No, it was midday. So he wanted midday. So we went to McDonald's, right? And so we're at McDonald's, and he orders, I think, like some burger or something like that. I order a burger or something like that. They're arguing. It's only a guy and a girl, and then they're arguing back and forth. When I tell you, like, she's like, you need to put something. It's like, what I said is you need to stay back there. What you need to do is punch them buttons up on that register. And then the guy had a cast on his arm, so it just looked weird, him like banging his cast.
Right.
I'm like, use the other arm. What are we doing here? And then she was like, but I'm going to come back there and back there and get you. Like, you ain't going to come back here and do nothing. And they just argue like there's nobody else here. I ended up with like two or three burgers. I don't remember ordering them.
Right.
The guy ends up with 2 breakfast burritos. Mind you, it is lunchtime. So I was like, interesting. But I'm choosing McDonald's, okay? McDonald's. More kids will end up at McDonald's because they hire a lot of teenagers because they want to pay them any money.
Right.
Exactly. And plus, you know what? One big thing with Waffle House is that because it's 24 hours, you know, you're working late. Parents don't want their kids out. Like, these are kids that have dropped out of high school. So it's not like you can do much. And so So
why would you just say they have a higher dropout rate?
Because they got to work somewhere. There's still, also there is a dropout rate. But they gotta work something. Gotta get that money. If you ain't gonna make it, you gotta do something. You ain't living in my house, says the mama.
Hey.
You better go out there and make some money for this house, pay these bills. No streets, okay?
Oh.
No one's going that route,
Oh.
okay? McDonald's realizes
They
this is
could be selling water on the street.
McDonald's realizes this is an issue. They do a program like Dropout Program. We know that
Dropout higher.
Yeah, exactly. We know that the intelligence level has risen in high schools. We know that y'all ain't making it. Come here to McDonald's. We will treat you right. There you go. I don't know about treating you right. Treating you like a
slave of wages.
Government legally.
Right. that won't get us shut down.
Exactly.
Right.
There you go. And that's it. Let's go to our points.
My first point was that more nerds would disappear into games, higher death toll in schools, elementary, middle school, and high school only, and more nerds would wish to have the knowledge to go ahead and skip through school.
My 3 points is that Dungeons and Dragons will become a sport. Popular kids would date nerds only. I didn't mention that, just only. No jocks or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
And the third one is
the jocks are popular.
No. Oh, yeah, I guess they would date.
Yeah.
When I always think of nerds, you rarely see girl nerds in movies. So my mind is always on movies. But I know there are girl nerds out there.
Yes.
My friend's a nerd. I should know that. Okay. And my last one is that more McDonald's employees. Okay. And that's the show. Eve, tell them where they can find us.
Well, by all means, guys, you can go and listen to this nonsense, which it is, but it makes you smile and it makes you laugh, at Real and Real Pod on SoundCloud, YouTube, Stitcher, TuneIn, Google Play, iTunes, Tumblr, as well on Facebook. We have our wonderful Instagram page. Go like, subscribe, share, send it to a friend. Make them laugh for the day. Also, you can reach out to us personally on our Twitter page or myself on mine, which would be Miss Lovely _, I guess you can say it with me, Curves. And then you got Dave.
It's a Christian.
It sounds, it's spelled just like it sounds.
But someone can say it sounds like K for the Christian and they put a K there.
I really have to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Great.
All right.
And that's the show, guys. Thanks for listening. We love you. Have a great day. Bye.
I'm going to the bathroom.
I assume so.